little bit more about the trip that starts tomorrow, Saturday. I'll give you a little bit more information of what my plans are for each place. I'm not the best planner, so I'm gonna probably wing it a lot. I do have some plans on some things I want. In the video, I'll give you a few tips that I've learned so far about riding a motorcycle on the road to Nepal. Please subscribe and make sure you like the video. Best way to support me. Well, my friend Trishesh commented on my last video on how he's gonna be in Kathmandu when I get there, so it'll be nice to see a friendly face. I first met him also at the Crossfire showroom. I went in there wanting to buy a Crossfire RM 250. It was 2019. And he said if I put the booking fee down, he'd get the bike for me in 15 days. I was like, yeah, I don't know if I really believe that, because I had been calling around and Kathmandu was saying they didn't have any stock, but so I put the booking fee down and sure enough, he got the bike and had it put together within 15 days. It was amazing. He was just really a great help. And then when it came time to sell the bike, he really helped me out there too. He spent all day with me at the DMV, taking care of the paperwork. It's a bit more complicated than in the US. And without him, I wouldn't have been able to do it. So it'll be nice to see him in Kathmandu though. For the people that do comment on my videos, I just want to say thank you and I appreciate you watching. First leg of the trip is gonna be Nepal Ganj to Butwal. It's a little over 5 hours, 249 kilometers. Probably take me a little longer because I'm really gonna try to focus this trip on getting some things filmed and showing you what it looks like around Nepal. That's my goal. Since there's no rain, I mean, it's a little chilly, but there's no rain or anything like that. I can pull over, take my time. And then when I get to Butwal, the only thing that I really plan to do in Butwal is go to Lumbini and see the birthplace of Buddha. The Buddhist tradition regards Lumbini as the birthplace of Buddha, which is modern day Nepal. I'm not an expert in any way on Buddha or Buddhism or anything like that. I'm just gonna go see the peacefulness that's around it and just observe it for a little bit. And after a couple nights in Butwal, I'm gonna cruise to Pokhara. It's another about 5.5 hours. Clearly a lot of my planning for my trips goes into food. So there's a Tibetan restaurant there I want to eat at. There's a custom bike cafe that I want to check out. Also, there's the new cable car that goes from Pokhara Lakeside up to Serengat, so I definitely want to see that. About a 2-hour ride from there is the longest suspension bridge in Asia. Some articles I read said it was the longest in the world, some said it was the longest in Asia. I'm gonna go check that out, I'll show it, I'll film it. Also, about 30 minutes from there is a bungee jump from one of the world's tallest bridges. I'm not gonna bungee jump, but I'll go see it, film it. I think they have like some food and stuff like that, go check that out. There will always be lots of food. Probably around the 24th or 25th of December, I'll head to Kathmandu for Pokhara, which again is a little more than 5 hours. When I first came to Nepal, I had stopped at a little roadside restaurant about 2 hours outside of Kathmandu, and it was kind of like a buffet serving. They had like chow mein and typical Nepali food, but it was really, really good, and I've always wanted to go back there, but I've never made it. I'm excited to go check that out. There's lots of little villages and stuff along the road going to Kathmandu that are up above the river. They're just really cool places. I'll stop and film a few places like that. I don't mind getting to Kathmandu a little bit later since it's, you know, a larger city and stuff. I just don't like to be riding around at night. Also, of course, I'm gonna film in Tamil. I have some like grand illusion that I'm gonna find a one-room flat at the end of some alley in Tamil and be a digital Hemingway of Kathmandu. I know. It sounds good in my head, so you can F off. The world's tallest Shiva statue is outside Kathmandu, so I'm gonna travel to see that. I don't like to bother people when they're, you know, worshiping and stuff like that, so, you know, I probably won't spend too much time there. Like I said in the beginning, if you stuck around, I'll give you some tips I've learned in Nepal. Don't be a speed demon. I see guys weaving in and out of traffic all the time, and it's crazy that they drive that fast sometimes. Just take it a little bit slower. That's one of the things that attracted me to owning a motorcycle in Nepal, was the fact that traffic moves a bit slower. If you run into a beat up piece of road, chances are there's gonna be more right after it, so slow down. And one thing that someone told me once is might is right. That means the largest vehicle usually has the right of way. So you have to be careful with that. Although lately I have seen trucks yielding the right of way. But I drove through India and stayed some places there. But you know, I really feel safer in Nepal for some reason. I don't know, it's safer, warmer, the traffic seems to be a little bit better. I mean, India's great, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just feel more at home in Nepal and definitely more comfortable driving around on a motorcycle. The next video will be from the road. I'm hoping to get it edited while I'm still in Butwal and posted. This video came out a couple days after the last one, so I'm getting faster. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video on the road.